Still in the country, the construction sector over there is still under quite a bit of pressure. It's been essentially in recession territory for several years, and the future doesn't look bright at all. The situation has been compounded by quite a few budget cuts. The bigger operators are also feeling the strain. Recently, one contractor went into business rescue. Think of that as the equivalent of administration or Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Another is teetering on the edge. Here's Angelo Coppola with that report.
The South African construction sector remains in the doldrums. It hasn't fully recovered from the World Cup collusion scandal involving the major South African construction firms.
It's largely in recessionary levels, especially the civil construction environment, at historically very low levels. Building is looking slightly more upbeat, with the residential market looking slightly more buoyed by the minor uptick in the local economy, whereas the civil construction environment is quite depressed due to a decrease in infrastructure spending by government.
The infrastructure spent by government is a major area of concern to the South African construction sector. It's been under pressure due to several parliamentary investigations.
Roughly 80% of all civil construction infrastructure projects are funded by the government. So the government's obviously, their debt levels and their balance sheets have become unsustainable. They've responsibly realised this and they've cut back on infrastructure spending, and they've cut their entire budget, to be honest.
Some construction industry players saw the writing on the wall.
The uptick is not going to be as quick as people expect it to be, and we think that the cement industry is still going to experience this massive oversupply for the next 4 to 5 years. So contrary to some of our competitors in the market who have a different view, who've been saying that capacity is not a problem, we've actually started streamlining our business already a while ago and taking out some inefficient capacity and making sure that we right-size our business.
It's not all doom and gloom. There are some green shoots starting to appear.
Civil side, I would say renewable energy. With the new administration, it is looking more positive going forward. There seems to be some private sector impetus there, some investors getting on board. On the building side, the residential market is not looking as poor as the overall construction sector. Largely with flats and townhouses, these sort of sectional types or developer-driven sort of construction growth is looking a bit better over the next 12 to 18 months.
But what do businesses in the construction sector do while they wait for the sector to start growing again? Some have looked at diversifying their risk and moving into Africa. Some have succeeded, others haven't.
If you had businesses elsewhere on the continent, you might have been a little bit sheltered from the damage that was caused in the Zuma years. And so we're still looking. We're still looking for opportunities to grow our business. But right now it's all about consolidating, surviving, making sure that the business is geared for the growth when it comes.
It's about survival of the fittest in the construction sector for the next couple of years. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.